Hey everybody, Card Bandit here. So a lot of you guys were requesting a first-person view of my Flourish Emerge, so I figured I'd give that to you guys. I hope you find it useful. And I wanted to also give you a little bit of a background on the Flourish itself. So the Flourish itself sort of came from me wanting to give a tribute to what cardistry's done for me. Cardistry helped me move into magic, and then magic helped me become a little bit more of a social person, allowing me to talk to people a little bit easier. And now I'm even doing stuff on YouTube and getting great positive feedback from you guys. So thank you guys for giving me that feedback, and I just wanted to sort of tell you where that flourish came from, because you've got that fluid motion in the flourish, which I really enjoy about cardistry, and then you've also got those packets coming in from behind and emerging through that little bit of a slot. So that's sort of how I interpreted, me being able to emerge and flourish due to cardistry. Pun intended, guys. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this first person view of the flourish. This flourish does mean a lot to me, and I'm glad that you guys have taken an interest in it. So thank you again, and I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so what you do is you start off in Mechanics Grip, and you grab at the corner, the back corner there. You're going to break off a small packet of cards, 8 to 10, and you're going to put your index finger along the long edge and rotate the packet around. Then at this point you curl in your middle finger and your ring finger, and you pull off a small packet of cards using your index finger and your pinky. From here you use your index finger to rotate that card face up, and then your thumb grabs the corner and rotates that packet of cards face down. You're then going to break off, using the index finger of the overhead hand, break off a small packet of cards, break that packet in half. You're going to rotate this hand down and then grip that packet with the thumb and the middle finger, stripping it out and around. From here you have a tricky thing going to happen. What's going to happen with this middle packet is you're going to be sliding it off your index finger, but first what you're going to have to do is this, where you extend your hand out and put it over top, like underneath, that extended packet. Like this, you extend your hand out, slide that bottom packet through. Then you know how you had this card that's contacting the index finger? What you're going to do is the thumb grabs this long edge of this packet here, and then this thumb pushes the second packet off of the index finger. Like that. This index finger comes around, contacting this packet of cards, and starts rotating it around the pinky finger. And then your thumb comes and contacts the long edge of this packet, like so. Your middle finger right there is going to push this packet up into a position where it's clipped between the thumb and the index finger. At this point you can rotate the middle packet here around the pinky and extend to a sort of display. You're then going to rotate the middle packet underneath the packet that's between the pinky and the index finger. Rotate it underneath like so. This packet that's contacted with the thumb and the index finger, you twist your hand like so and pop it in there, into that slot, using your thumb to push it through. And your middle finger here can hold that card in place as you do so. So what happens underneath is you've got this packet between the thumb, the middle, and the index finger, and your ring finger is curled underneath the packet. As you push this packet through, what you're going to be doing is dropping this card so it's just clipped between the middle finger and the ring, and it's still going to be contacted along this back edge with the thumb, like this. And your thumb and your index finger grab this packet that's coming through. At this point, this packet starts to flip using your ring finger and your middle finger, and your thumb helps that packet flip as well. Sort of rotating around, and as it rotates around, it'll push this packet down onto the deck, and you release with your thumb and your index finger, so that card goes on top of the deck. That packet of cards, sorry. So this packet is now fully flipped over. What you do is you contact here at the long edge, and you pull out your middle finger, so your ring finger's on top, your middle finger's underneath. You pull out your middle finger like so, and place it along the long edge. And then you're going to rotate the packet around the middle finger. Your ring finger comes in contacts behind and helps that rotation. At this point, you can now slide this packet of cards through the slot position again. And you do that using the thumb of the overhead hand. Your middle finger will come around and contact that packet you just pushed through and rotate it around the pinky. The index finger comes along the back there and pushes them through. Your thumb then contacts the long edge here and rotates that packet around the index finger so it can be clipped between the thumb and the index finger of the overhead hand. At this point, here's what happens. You have the thumb and the the thumb and the middle finger of the deck hand contacting this packet here, and you rotate the packet upwards a little bit. So it's at a slight angle. It's not completely vertical. It's at a slight angle like so. And then your thumb and your index peels off 1 to 2 cards, so you have a V. The hand that has the packet between the index finger and the pinky comes over top like this to get your triangle. So now you have a triangle with your pinky and your index finger, but the index finger should be the one facing your body and the pinky finger should be the one facing out. So you can even rotate the triangle back and forth if you want. Leave it as long as you want. From here, this packet comes off, so the packet that's held between the index finger and the pinky comes down on top. So as it comes down, this packet becomes horizontal as well, and you put it all together. Your thumb and your index finger tilt the packet back up, angling it so that it can be slid underneath this packet. You slide it underneath using your thumb, but still gripping it between the thumb and the middle finger there. Your index finger and your middle finger come along this packet that you just pushed through, and your thumb will push the upwards packet down on top of the deck. So it will rotate between the thumb and the middle finger, and then you release as you push it on top of the deck. This is where you're at now with your middle finger and your index finger like so. You're then going to rotate this packet upwards, well, using your wrist, and your ring finger comes in behind. As you continue rotating, you let go with your index finger and push your ring finger over top of your middle finger to help that rotation, and then the packet goes on top like that. So that, guys, is the first person view of the cut. If you combine it with the other views, you should be able to figure it out. But the first person view is a little tricky just because your hand's over top and you can't see how some of those packets are moving, so if you combine the two, I'm sure you'll be able to get it. I hope you found this useful, guys, and thank you again for taking a vested interest in this cut.